Good morning students. This is class 6 SST Geography activity class. Today we are going to read chapter number 8. The name of the chapter is India, Climate, Vegetation and Wildlife. Okay, the climate of India has been broadly described as monsoon type. Okay, and the monsoon only decides what will be the climate of India. The word monsoon has been derived from the Arabic word mausim, which means season. We all know that weather, it is the condition of atmosphere at a particular time. Now, variations in climate. India experiences great variations in climate. There is sharp difference in climate of different regions. Okay, so different region has different type of climate. Okay, just as in Dras and Kargil in Jammu and Kashmir, there is freezing cold. Okay, but if we go to place like Jaisalmer in Rajasthan, over there sometimes it does not get any rainfall throughout the year. Okay, so there is a vast difference of climate. Then the factors which influence or affect the India's climate, they are latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, prevailing seasonal winds. Okay, so first we will talk about latitude. The Tropic of Cancer, it passes through the middle of India, and the Tropic of Cancer falls in the tropical region and therefore has tropical climate. Okay, places located at lower altitude such as Thiruvananthapuram and Kochi are hot throughout the year. Okay. Then the other half of the country, it lies in the north of Tropic of Cancer and they have subtropical climate. Such places are Delhi in the northern plains. They experience very much extreme summer and also very cold winters. Okay. Now, the India's climate is again greatly influenced by the mountain, that is Himalayas. It provides the barrier to the cold winds from Central Asia and therefore protect the northern plains from being too cold. Okay, and that is why this keeps our subcontinent, or this keeps our country India much hot. Okay, otherwise it would have been more cooler. Okay, now we will talk about altitude. Altitude means height. Since temperature decreases with height above sea level, mountain tops are capped with snow. Capped means covered with snow. Okay, and therefore it is very cold. Okay, and in the plains it is quite hot. Okay, so the places which are located near the equator in the south, they have a cool climate because it is near the hill station and it is at higher altitude. Okay, examples Ooty. Okay, then distance from the sea. India has sea on 3 sides. Okay, and the areas which lie near the sea are Mumbai, Chennai, Goa. Okay, these places are not too hot, not too cold, and it remains in this condition throughout the year. Then we will talk about the prevailing seasonal winds. The southwest monsoon winds blows from June to September and they bring rain to the entire country. Okay, during winters, the cold winds from the north lower temperature at many places in the northern plains. So, now we will talk about the summer season in India. It is from March to May. At this time, the sun moves northwards, okay, towards the Tropic of Cancer, and the vertical rays of the sun, they fall on the northern hemisphere and therefore it starts getting heated. Okay, and the temperature varies from 30 degrees Celsius 40 degrees Celsius from March to May and June. At this time, hot and dry winds blow and they are called lu. Okay, sometimes the light rain or cool breeze which slightly lowered the temperature, that is the Kalvaishaki or the thunderstorms, are also associated with winds and rains, okay, accompanied by hailstorm. Okay, and this is very much common. We find this kind of climate common in Bengal. Now in Kerala and Karnataka, there are pre-monsoon. Pre means before monsoon. Showers means rainfall, and they are called mango showers. Okay, because these showers help the mangoes to ripe. Okay. Now, except for the east coast of Tamil Nadu, the rest of India gets rainfall from the summer monsoon. Now look at the chart. See over here what you get. See this, all the cold winds full of moisture, they are rising from the Indian Ocean, Arabian Ocean and Bay of Bengal, and they are entering into India. Okay, and that is why the whole of India they are getting rainfall. But places over here like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, they are not getting rainfall at this time. Okay. Okay. Now again look at this map also. Over here you will find the monsoon season. Okay, see this summer, this lu, it blows over here. We were talking about lu, it blows over here. Okay, and see and this is what you will find. This is the monsoon season, June to September, our picture of our India. Okay. Okay, so when the moisture laden winds, laden means full of wind, they blow from the Indian Ocean and reach the southernmost points of Indian Peninsula. They are then divided into two parts. One is the Arabian Sea branch and the other one is the Bay of Bengal branch. Okay. So the Arabian Sea branch is of southwest monsoon and the Bay of Bengal branch is of southwest monsoon. Okay, the Arabian Sea branch strikes in Kerala and in the southern tip of the Indian Peninsula, and it is in the first week of June. Okay, so it moves northwards and sheds most of its moisture in the windward side of the western Ghats, and this results in heavy rain in the Malabar coast. Okay. So over here you see these monsoon winds on red, you can see they are entering over here and they are entering from the sea. Okay, and they are shedding its moisture over here. Okay, so these parts of India they get rainfall. Okay. So by the time it reaches Chennai on the east coast, it has shed most of the moisture. That is why Chennai hardly gets any rain from the Arabian Sea branch of the southwest monsoon. Again see over here. See. So all these they are taking up moisture from the Arabian Sea and they are shedding in all the parts of these places. And by the time they reach Chennai, over here they have shed down all their moisture. That is why these places do not get rainfall at that time. Okay. Now we will talk about the Bay of Bengal branch. It runs parallel to eastern coast and does not shed the rain in Chennai. Now Bay of Bengal branch picks up the moisture from the Bay of Bengal. Okay, it travels over Bangladesh and splits into two streams. One stream that is towards the northeast India, Meghalaya and Assam. Okay. And another is towards Bengal. This over here, the Ganga plain and the northwestern India, it gets rainfall. Okay, and Kolkata also receives rainfall due to this Bay of Bengal branch. Okay, and Delhi also receives and Rajasthan also receives rainfall. So Kolkata receives 160 centimeters of rainfall, Delhi receives 65 centimeters of rainfall, and Rajasthan receives very less, that is only 30 centimeters of rainfall. Okay. Now we will talk about the autumn or the season of retreating monsoons. Retreating means going back. So by October, the temperature in northern India begins to fall and the sun shifts towards the southern hemisphere. High pressure and low pressure zone develops over the Bay of Bengal. Okay. So over here you see. So they are retreating means they are going back. Okay. See the moisture means they are going back. Okay. So this is what is the retreating monsoon. Then this season is called the season of retreating monsoon. The southern parts of India, particularly Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, receive rainfall in this season. See, look at this map again. See, when the monsoon winds are retreating means going back, at that time over here you see they are shedding moisture over here. That is why the places like Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, they get rainfall. Now we will talk about winter. It is from December to February. Okay, the sun shifts to the southern hemisphere and therefore the temperature decreases. Okay. So in the northern plains, in the third desert, it is cold and dry. The temperature over here ranges from 10 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius. And in the Himalayan region, the temperature is very low. It falls below 0 degree. Now we will talk about the natural vegetation of India. Since India has vast variety of landform and the amount of rainfall also varies, there is a large natural vegetation. Okay, so that can be classified as tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, then thorn forest, mountain forest and Tyndall forest. Okay, so in the tropical deciduous forest, these forests have large areas and over here the rainfall is between 100 to 200 centimeters. These areas are the foothills of Himalayas, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa and some of the parts of Maharashtra. Okay, then we will talk about the thorn forest. These forests are found in areas which have less rainfall than 100 centimeters. Okay, they are the areas of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab and Haryana. Then the mountain vegetation, the vegetation of the mountain regions varies with the altitude, that is height. Okay, so these are the tropical deciduous forests and they lie in the foothills of Himalayas and the hilly region of Bihar, Bengal, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, then we have the coniferous forest. This is found in the altitude of 1500 meters to 2500 meters. Okay, cone-shaped trees like needles, they are found over here. Example of such trees are deodar, pine, cheer, etc. Then we have the alpine vegetation also. It is found at a height of about 3500 and above. Okay, over here we find shrubs and shunted trees. Now the mangrove forest is also called Tyndall forest. Okay, they are found in the swampy regions of the deltas of the fresh river. So now the areas which they are found are Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the deltas of Ganga, Brahmaputra, Mahanadi and Godavari. Now the Sundari trees, it is very much common. It is known as, it is very much common in the delta of Sundarbans. Okay. Now we will talk about the wildlife. So there is a vast wildlife also found in India. Okay. So the animals that are found, that is our national animal, that is tiger. It is found in India. It is found in the Sundarban delta and also it is found in Madhya Pradesh and the Himalayan region. And then we have the Gir forest in Gujarat. It is the home of the Indian lions. Then elephant, The largest mammal, it is found in the forest of Assam, Bengal, Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh. So the one-horned rhinoceros is also found in Assam and Bengal. Now the spotted deer or the nilgais, they are found in the forests of peninsular India. So now we'll talk about the birds. Among the birds are peacock. It is our national bird. It is found in Rajasthan. Okay, and other beautiful birds like pigeon, myna, geese, bulbul, cranes, ducks, cuckoos and herons are also found in India. Then animals and birds are part of our national heritage and immediate steps therefore should be taken for the conservation of our wildlife. Okay, that's all for it today. I hope you have all understood. Thank you.